What's good, y'all? Nimi Loves You here back with another YouTube video. Start seeing the people you love more. Soon you won't see them as much. Now, bruh, when I was younger, I thought the people I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? The friends I made, the family I had, I thought they were gonna stay in my life forever. I thought times were always gonna be smooth and we were always gonna be kicking it, just having a blast, having a great time. It wasn't until I moved away from my hometown where the reality of, wow, like I'm gonna live a different life and I may not be seeing the people that I love as much anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it really hit me when I moved away from my hometown. Like, damn, I'm not gonna be seeing these people who came to all my birthdays. I went to their birthdays, we just every function we had, we attended it together. But life is not how it was before. It's not what it was. You don't see these people as much. That goes with family, that goes with friends. And it's all because, everybody goes down a different path, you know what I'm saying, when they're growing up, when they're going through this thing called life. Everybody goes down a different path. Now, if your path is not similar to somebody else's, there's a good chance y'all are not going to be, you can still be close, but you're not going to be like as locked in or chill together as much because y'all are just on two different paths. Like if somebody's going to law school and somebody's going to school for nursing, it's just you're not going to be intertwined like that. You're going to hang with people that are doing either law school or going to nursing, and those are the people you're going to intermingle with when it comes to friend and family, for real. Like my little siblings, bro, they're all off to college, and it's like, damn, like, when I was younger, we was all kicking it, having a blast, but I didn't know like those times will fly, and I didn't know it would come to a point where it's like, they're off doing their own thing. And now I'm like really by myself. I'm going through life by myself. They're still in my life, but it's like, damn, it's not what I thought it would be. I understand that now, but I didn't understand that then. Even with friends too, you have your friends who you kick it with all the time, all the time. But once y'all start, growing up, becoming adults, you go into the workforce or into college or wherever, you're going to go down different paths. I feel like the only way to really like be super, super locked in is if y'all go down the similar areas. Like maybe y'all both want to do content creation, want to start a business, you do the same, you major in the same major. So, you're in the same classes and you're doing the same things, then yes. But most of the time, it's not really like that because not everybody wants to do the same thing as each other. Everybody wants to go down a different avenue. So start seeing the people more, bruh. Or start seeing the people you love more because you're not going to see them as much as time goes on. This goes for family, friends, cousins, everything, bro. Even my mom's like, she be going to work, I be going to work. We got different schedules. I try to see her when I can, but I'm not seeing her as much as I'm not seeing her as often as I'd like to, if that makes sense. With my siblings too, with my friends, it's so different. Like I had a best friend, literally one of my best friends. He's from the UK and he got sent over there in the blink of an eye, bruh. That's another thing. Like life comes at you fast and it comes at you unexpectedly. Things could be going smooth. You could be living a different life than what you were once you get hit with that reality. You know what I'm saying? It could change so quickly. That's why it's like now as I'm growing up, I try to like really bask in the moment when I'm with people. Because back then, you kind of take it for granted when you get used to it and you're just doing it all the time. You take it for granted because you just think it's going to be smooth all the time. But in reality, bro, I promise you, it's not. Now, if you're young, I recommend, spending as much time as you can with the people around you. Because I'm telling you, when you get older, you're not going to see them as much. I remember my uncle told me that when I was like 16, 15, 16. He told me a story of how like there was this family and they all like hung around each other all the time. But then when they grew up, they separated. And then they hadn't been in the same room for years on years on years. That was until their father had gotten sick or was in the hospital. So they all came to the hospital. And that was the first time they had like they were all in the same room for a couple of years. And I was like, dang, like, I don't think that'll happen to, my family or my people, but, it really could. It really could. Like, I'm seeing it with my own eyes now. It's one thing when you just hear it, it's another thing when you really experience it, you know, because I'm doing my own thing, my siblings are doing their own thing. So I could see how that happens. Everybody's just on their own time. So it's like you don't really have as much time for everybody because you got your own business to handle. And that is literally why you should take the time to see the people you love as much as you can. Cause one of these days you're not even gonna know it. Time is just gonna be going on. It's gonna be like, huh, I haven't seen these people in a while, or they're doing their own thing for so long. Like, damn, let me go check up on them. It's crazy how it hits you, but it hits you. It's crazy. I don't know if this happens to everybody, but I feel like most people this is gonna happen to. And that's another thing too. Like as that's happening, you know, you might get in your head about, dang, I'm like really alone. Like I'm in my thoughts right now. I'm feeling kind of lonely. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to be by yourself, but that's a topic, that's a different discussion. But yeah, man, it gets deep. It gets deep. It's crazy. But yeah, man, take it from me though, as much as you can. This is why, like, I don't like to let like my work or where I'm employed like stop me from like doing what I want to do with the people I love, because it's like the people I love, you know, they're around me forever, they're in my life forever, but this workplace is temporary. So like when my workplace try to like, oh, I can't give you those days when I'm like, I'm trying to see my family and you're gonna stop me from doing that because you want me to be here. Nah, it's not happening, bro. You feel me? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my people on a very high pedestal because I know like it could just be gone in an instant for real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this one. This one's getting a little long, so that's gonna be it. I hope y'all still taking care of yourselves and y'all having a good day, man. If y'all still watching, you're a real one, and I don't take y'all for granted. Thank y'all so much, and I see the subs going up, almost at 3K. We on the way. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this one. Y'all take care. Need me, love you here. Yes.